Okay, so it has been a while since I had posted on this account, but in all honesty, I like completely fell off again, and I feel like I learned a lot this time. I was more in a state of confusion because I was wondering, why am I going through something all over again? Because I have a testimony, I can help other people. A lot of people have that. So I don't understand why I have to go through something I already went through again, because I already know what it's like. I was just really confused, a little pattern. Before I transferred out of my freshman and sophomore year, I was in a cycle of validation and smoking and vaping and like toxic friendships and cussing all the time and all this stuff. I realized that I needed to get out of that, so I transferred online. I was still really bad, but then I eventually got a little better. And it wasn't really until September, like my last, like when I fell short and just like started like cussing and all these little things that were just like, I was like, I can't keep living like this. I need to change. I cannot keep living like this. And everyone has their own journey, but that's when I really decided, like, no, Mia, you need to wake up. You need to change right now. I started really getting close with my church friends. I stopped cussing. I quit smoking and all that stuff. I genuinely felt peace because it took a few months, but I noticed, like, why is it so easy for me to feel this peaceful when I have never felt this way before? And then I realized it was because I was trying so hard to quit all these bad things, that I was so hyper focused on quitting that it was so hard, and I would like relapse and like have to deal with all this stuff all the time. And when I started reading my Bible, I would read 3 chapters every single day until it became a habit, and I would do this for a really long time, for months. And I realized that those desires just got taken away from me. Like, I didn't even want, so it wasn't about quitting anymore, but it was more so like I just didn't have a want for it or any desires, and it felt so freeing and so peaceful. And that's the one thing that I just stuck with, and I was doing so good. I was so on fire for God, and everything was so good. And then maybe like a month ago, I had like events and stuff to go to, so I was a little behind, like a few chapters behind on the Bible, but I always try to like stay on top of it and not get behind. And I noticed I was like a lot of chapters behind, and it was stressing me out. Even though I could have just restarted from where I was from, I was trying to catch up. And I think playing that catch-up game made me have no motivation to read the Bible anymore. And I kept telling myself, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. Then that's when I started noticing, like, am I listening to the best music right now? Am I surrounding myself with the best friends right now?